Today's video is the result of when one of the viewers watches an older video and comes up with a really cute idea. So thank you, Natty W. I'm going to start out with this river rock and my trusty white chalk pencil to line out 3 stems, and instead of flowers on this, we're going to have hearts because it's Valentine month and that's what we're going to put on here. This rock is a little bit rough. I wouldn't go so far to say it's bumpy, but it's definitely got some texture to it. So I'm going to take this Liquitex gesso and it is going to serve kind of multi-purposes. It's going to smooth out the rock a little bit where we're going to paint, as well as create a base coat for the colors that we're going to put down after this. Each of these hearts is going to be a different color, so I'm going to start out here with this light cameo pink. It's a really pretty and sweet light color that you can get from Apple Barrel, and I'm going to fill in the first shorter heart all the way off to the left. Then I'm going to take Diva Pink and fill in the tallest middle heart with this bright pink. This one's really bright and vibrant, but it does need several coats to get full coverage. And for the final heart, we're going to use Pink Parfait. It's kind of an in-between bright pink, so it's lighter, but it's still kind of bright. It's a fun color. Because we're working with pinks and sometimes it's a little difficult to get good coverage with that color, you may need to do second, maybe even a third coat to make sure you've got the coverage that you want. Do as many coats as you need. Now I'm going to take a fine line paintbrush and this spring green and create the stems on all 3 flowers. So just creating straight lines down to the bottom of the rock, really simple. Before I head in for the leaves, I'm going to take my white chalk pencil and just kind of line out the general outline of the leaves that I want on the flower, and then I'm going to take that same fine line paintbrush and the spring green paint and first outline each of the leaves, and then I'm going to come back and fill them in. And it did take several coats of paint. I probably should have used the gesso as a base coat on these as well, but I still got decent coverage. Just took, I think, 3 coats to get full coverage with this light green. I want to add a little sparkle to these flowers, so I'm going to start with some Paradise Pink Folk Art Multi-Surface Glitter Paint, and I'm going to add that to the center heart. So this is the brightest color pink, and I'm going to add, it's basically some pink glitter paint to this particular heart. Then I'm going to take some Folk Art Extreme Hologram Glitter Paint and add that to the lightest heart on the left, so the light pink heart, and this is just kind of an iridescent glitter paint. And then for that final heart, I'm going to use this DecoArt Holographic Illusion. It's a crystal ball glitter paint. So this is one of the ones that's got the chunky glitter that we've been using in the live stream. So it's just a little bit different of a glitter paint. So similar to holographic glitter paint, but it's got bigger chunks in it. I decided to use a paintbrush with the glitter paints this time just because I wanted a little bit of shine. I didn't want to really chunk on the glitter and lay it on really thick, so I used a paintbrush instead of the nail dotting tool that you usually see. Next, I'm going to take my Sakura Pigma fine line brush pen and just outline the entire design. So I'm going to outline all of the leaves and the stems and add a little bit of line for accent detail in the middle of the leaves, and also outline each of the hearts. Now we're going to create some blades of grass with 3 different colors of green, just taking a paintbrush and just kind of whooshing and creating some lines. I'm using the spring green, then I'm going to add this parakeet green, and then I'm going to add a darker green at the end and come back again with the spring green. So it's just kind of mixing these 3 colors of green and creating some lines, and it creates some dimension by using the different colors. Who knew that painting grass could be so satisfying? I did leave some space off to the right side of this rock on purpose because I wanted to add a little quote, so I'm going to write "Love blooms here." I'm writing the word love in script, and I'm thickening the letters up anywhere that the pen was in a downward stroke, and then I'm going to take some of the extreme hologram glitter paint and just add these little hearts with a dotting tool to finish off the design. I think this design can start with Valentine's Day and carry us right on through spring. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss future uploads. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by to watch. I'll see you next time. Take care.